Hello, hello. Welcome to IBalanceDesignsTarot. My name is Ricka, and I'm here to do a reading 2026 for the new year 2026 for Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. I'm so excited about these readings for the new year 2026. I've just discovered that, I guess last year at the end of the year, I thought, wow, so next year, 2026, it's going to be the number 10 in numerology because, 2026, that equals 10, and 10 reduces down to 1. And it's like, that reminded me of the Magician card, It's like all about the Fool's journey. The Fool is at 0, brand new start at 0, ready to embark upon its journey. And then it falls in line with number 1. The first stop is the Magician for the Fool along his journey. And this is where he is going to gather all of his tools. He needs his wands, he needs the swords, he needs the cups, and he needs the pentacles, okay? So I really am feeling and picking up this energy for us for 2026. Now, again, this reading may not resonate with you. If it doesn't at this time, it may later, or it could have been something that happened last year that's bringing you into 2026. So let's just go ahead and begin. And there's no time specific or date that you reach this. So whenever it's for you, it is for you at that time, if it is that it resonates. All right, let's get into it with Libra. Libra, what do we have in store for Libra? Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Venus, and Rising. Let's get started with Libra for 2026. Libra 2026. We're going to go ahead and pull your overall cards for the reading. Oh, interesting. And so we have so far that's flipped out is the 7 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This is air energy, Libra's air. Interesting. And more than likely, this Queen is Libra. Yes, because Libra is a cardinal sign. And this is interesting. Something happened here. We're going to figure out what happened. Feels like maybe, some kind of sneaky behavior. Something happened in the past. It's feeling like it was 2025 when this happened. And then you're moving into, yeah. So here we go. This could be something that's happening, that's happening to you right now, honestly. Or it could have been something that happened in 2025. It's looking like already that there was some sort of a situation that caused like sneaky behavior with either, within a relationship with a friend, co-worker, family member, someone, okay? And it's feeling like one specific, like one person. And I'm not picking up a group of people, but we'll see. We'll see after we clarify this. And then the Queen of Swords. So the Queen is definitely sitting in the center of this reading here to start. And this may be the energy that you have been in from this. So like this is the energy that started it. This is where you are now. And the Queen of Swords is actually working with you and protecting you over this energy. Because it's now either it was at that time or now that you have to make a decision. You have to make a choice. And you're cutting something out. It's like she's blindfolded, but really honestly, she can still see. So she knows. She knows. It may have been something that you really didn't want to know, or to have to see that, it was shocking to you. But now we have at the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor, very strong energy there. Yes. And a situation happened, feeling left out in the cold, having to move away from something. Whatever this was really caused a lot of pain for you, and suffering in some sort of way. But look, so the 10 of Cups is sitting underneath all of this. Yes, and there's new collaboration, new friendships. Yeah, there was definitely something that happened, where it was sleepless nights for you. You were, worried about it, thinking about it, up at night about it. And you had to have the strength to be able to overcome it. Yes. So how beautiful. You have the 10 of Pentacles here, and we also had the 10 of Cups. Wow, this is gorgeous. And the Emperor, a very strong energy here. So it's almost, I'm picking up that maybe, more than likely, this Emperor is a spiritual guide for you, or your divine source of choice, whichever way it is. And it also could have been an Aries that caused this, maybe. You know, the Emperor is the Aries. Let's see. Yeah, let's look at this and see a little bit further. Oop, no, I want to keep these. Let's clarify. Please clarify for beautiful Libra. Got 2 cards that came out. The 7 of Swords. Okay, so look. Here we go. So definitely, no question about it. Yeah, and see, we have the Devil at the end of at the bottom of the deck. So there was some toxic behavior that you had to go through. You know, the two of you may have been really close friends, you know, again, relationship. It could be anything, but it's definitely involving another person and having to make a decision, having to choose to walk away from this. And then the Knight of Cups, a new offering is coming here. And look, oh my gosh, the Magician is right here. I have to straighten that out so you can really see it. Look. Yes. So definitely this year is your year. Your year is here for renewal and weighing out your options and coming out with the right solution. Absolutely. Beautiful, Libra. So far, so good. I love it. All right. So now let's just look at these 2 cards here, knowing now that we kind of get an idea of what was going on. Yeah, you're definitely moving away. Yeah, you had to move away from this energy. For sure. You're leaving all the cups. It feels like this was like, you know, a friendship, relationship, you know, partnership, or something that was going on for a long time. I mean, there's a lot of cups here. These cups are representing, to me right now, the way that I see it, are the people and then your emotion behind them, in front of them. But you're walking away from it. So this guy is going up to the mountaintop and he's going into hermit mode. So the Hermit card is evidence of this type of a situation, having to retreat, having to contemplate, you know, meditate, to go within. And yes, look, you have the King of Cups here. You know, that's water energy. So there could have been either... No, this is feeling more like this is a guide again. Like this is, you know, this is based upon what it is that you believe, whether you have spiritual guides, whether you have, you know, you call them infinite intelligence, your divine source of choice. It's feeling very strong that this could be someone, you know, one of these energies guiding you out of this situation, or they have already helped you with that. Interesting. All right, so now let's clarify the Queen of Swords. We're going to get more information. Please clarify the Queen of Swords for Libra. Beautiful Libra. Beautiful Libra. At the center of this reading. Libra is here at the center of the Queen of Swords energy. What is this? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You know, I keep mentioning that, you know, this could be a guide, a spiritual guide. You know, I feel like there may be 2 of them here for you. Because this energy, you've got the cups, you have all the swords, and then you have the cups. All of these are swords, by the way. I just noticed that. All air energy, your energy. And the cups are here. So there's a lot of emotion that happened around this. So it's almost as if this is what it feels to me, is that, you know, this 8 of Cups moving into the King of Cups. So this is emotion. This is helping you balance out your emotion during this time with all the mental anguish. You know, air is the swords, and, you know, air signs can be very thinking and over analyzing, or, you know, like just wanting to understand more about what's happening. And so this sword energy, so the meditation here, again, we've got the swords again, and this is the 4 of Swords. So this is definitely meditation, contemplation, rest. It's just as I explained here in the 8 of Cups, you know, the hermit mode, going into that state, relying upon your guides or your spiritual self within, your well-being. Interesting. Wow. Okay. This is really interesting. Yeah. And then look, we've got the Queen of Cups. So we had the King and the Queen, Temperance. So there's balance coming, healing, justice. Here you are, Libra. You're right here. Justice will be served for you. And not, you know, just, and Libras are so, oh, and then you're moving out. You're on your way. If this hasn't happened for you yet, you're on your way out. You may be already, you know, moved on from this, but it looks like to me most of you are starting at the beginning stages of this situation. You know, you're ready. You're turning your back against all of this and ready to move forward into something else. And the King of Wands is so beautiful. That's fire energy, Queen energy. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Swords for Libra. Beautiful Libra. What do you want us to know about the Queen? The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords. Let's try again. Okay. The Two of Swords. What do you have for Libra for the Two of Swords? Okay. Two of Swords. What do you have? Nope, too many. Two of Swords for Libra. Okay. Look, the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. Wow. So whatever happened here, you are moving away from it. You have made choices. You have decided it's time for me to retreat. It's time for me to let go and move on and go into a hermit mode position where I can have peace and quiet and calm so I can figure all of this out, whatever this is for me that happened. Yes, absolutely. And then you have the Nine of Cups here. You know, this is like, okay, I'm here. I've been here. Now I'm coming out of this. You know, I'm not sitting behind my cups. I'm sitting in front of them. These cups, the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups. Yeah, they're serving me. They're not causing me the pain and suffering that they did once before. Now I see clearly now. I see clearly now. And these are cups, you know, intuitive. This is water. Yeah, using your abilities to be able to see beyond. Yeah, oh, yeah, here we go. It was a tower moment. Absolutely. You know, again, the tower is not a bad thing. Things have to crumble. You know, some things have to just dissipate in order for there to be a new beginning. And that's exactly what's happened here. Exactly what happened here. You know, and at some point there was contemplation. You know, you're still looking at the Three of Cups. And there's one that's being offered, but, you know, at that time you weren't ready. And maybe still now, oh my gosh. And then we have the Fool back again. So this is a brand new start at zero for you. This more than likely happened in 2025, and it may be you're you know, still experiencing some of the residual effects from it, you know, at the beginning of 2026 now. But you have decided, if you haven't, you are going to decide to take a leap, a brand new start with this. Yeah. And there's fast movement with this, very fast movement. Yeah, you're going to come out of this with ease. And now we have the Queen of Cups. So we have the King and the Queen here behind you and around you. And again, you know, I keep mentioning the spiritual guide, you know, infinite intelligence, your divine source of choice, the universe, whatever you call that is absolutely here for you. Wow. This is beautiful. Libra, my gracious. Ooh, there's good things coming. Good things coming. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and clarify these with the Light Seers Tarot deck. So yeah, we're going to start here. Tell us more about the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Cups. Let's do one more shuffle. Tell us more about these ones for Libra. Libra, beautiful Libra. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're really wanting to make sure that you understand, like, what this was. It was toxic. It was toxic. It was manipulative energy. A lot of manipulation, you know, like Like, look at it. I mean, he has a puppet. Like, you know, a puppet is the person, is the one. This represents you. Whoever this was doing this to you. And it caused a lot of confusion. Yes, it did. It caused a lot of confusion for you. Let's pull one more for this one. It's one more for Libra. With this that happened. Yeah, let's see what this is. Yes. So look, if this was you know, this could have been actually a love relationship. It could have been. Clarify the Knight of Cups for me so that we can understand why this Knight is here. What is this Knight doing here? What is this about? This Knight of Cups. This Knight. Ooh, that's... Okay, this looks like it wants to stay. Yeah. So yeah, this is clarifying that this was more than likely a love relationship or someone that you've known for quite some time. Whoever this the Knight of Cups is, whoever this is, was definitely someone that there was a lot of love there. And you know, and there's just something with this whole idea of the Two of Pentacles and having to balance out, you know, to weigh out your options and becoming, you know, the Hangman. Just, you know, just being still and contemplating over this is something that you've had to do. If you haven't been here yet, or you feel that something like this is coming, or you're in it right now, these positions for you to be in are very important. You know, the walking away, going into hermit mode, the meditation part of it, the Hangman position, you know, kind of pulling yourself out of the situation so that you can clearly see the situation. So that you are able to connect with your guides or your spiritual choice of choice. Your spiritual choice of choice. Yeah. That's good enough. Okay, so, okay, Queen of Pentacles, yep, Judgment, yeah, Calamity, all of that was happening. Justice again, good. All right, let's go ahead and go with the Queen of Swords and this Four of Swords. What do you have for Libra? Let's help Libra. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I don't know if you remember, but we saw the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck earlier, and now you're at the Three. So within this meditation, within this energy of the Queen of Swords, you're ready. You're prepared now. Like, all of this stuff is behind you. You know, she's looking in the opposite direction. All of this is behind you now. If this has not happened yet, it's going to. You're going to move away from this energy. You're going to choose that because you really don't have time for it. You have things to do, okay? Like, you don't have time for all of that. And you appreciate all of this that has happened because without it, you would not have been able to see the truth behind whatever this was for you. And now you're ready. Now you're ready to move on. Clarify the Three of Wands again. Where is Libra moving to? Moving on to? What would you just like for Libra to know about that? Ooh, golly, Libra. Let me see. Yeah. Again, moving away. That's what they want you to know. That you are moving away from this. You know, it's almost like this one, this is like embarking upon, you know, the idea, thinking about it, ready to do it, but just, you know, calming yourself, taking your time, checking in just to make sure that whatever move you make is right. And then finally deciding, you know what, I'm out of here. Like, this is gone. I gotta go. And you're gonna move away from it. Okay. Wow. This is so powerful, Libra. I want one more for the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Okay, yep. You're moving into, oh yeah, this is, oh my goodness. Okay, I have to pull, yeah. So you're moving into either a new set of friends. The Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles is showing me that if you have a business, or let's say if you are looking at changing your career, you're going to get there through some sort of collaboration, you know? You will. It looks like you're going to be working with some other people, or you're going to be working with new people. This could have been a job situation, but it's feeling more like either a relationship with this Knight of Cups here, and the cups that we have on the board. Yeah, and then look, and then the overall energy for that is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely going to come out of this energy. You may have strong placements of earth in your chart as well, you know. But through meditation is where you're able to elevate, come outside of your mind space and into your spiritual self by letting go and releasing and allowing new things to come to you, which is sitting here with the Nine of Cups. Yeah. And this Queen of Pentacles, you know, you've got the Queen, the King, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and now we have the Pentacles. So this may more, I'm really feeling strongly that this had something to do with a business, you know, money is attached to it some sort of way. Okay, so let's look at the Two of Swords and the Nine of Cups, Libra. The Two of Swords and the Nine of Cups. What do we have here for Libra with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Cups? Oh, yeah. Oh, look. Yes, you have the Three of Cups here. So definitely there's a new crew for you, or there's like even there's something fresh and new for you. New friendships, or, you know, previous friendships that you've had, that maybe one or two of them come back for you within this time or after you've come out of it. But this is what the Nine of Cups is giving us, you know, that you've cut something out, and then these are your new cups, you know. Oh yeah, look, I think it's love. Yeah, I think it will, and it could be a love, a new love coming in for you, new friend group, or both. Absolutely. There's new beginnings for you after this Tower moment that you had with this person or these people. You know, here you're not willing at the beginning to take the cup because you were confused. You didn't know what cup you needed to take, honestly, you know. You didn't understand what was happening. And then you have the Fool. You have the Fool. So it's a brand new start at zero for you. Whatever happened there is no longer. Everything is starting anew. It's fresh. And it's moving in quickly. Quickly, if it hasn't already. If it hasn't already. It feels like it really happens once you move away from that. That's what happens for you. Okay, one more card for Libra. Ace of Cups, Three of Cups. Oh, yeah, the King of Pentacles. So I'm going to tell you, it's very, I mean, I mentioned love. I mean, there could be, you know, a earth sign coming your way. Or you've already started this relationship with this person. But it feels like there is love, again, with this Knight of Cups. But this could have been the Knight of Cups could have been actually the person that was causing the friction. But it also feels like, because again, we have the King of Cups here, you know, you have the Knight and the King, that this could be just an indication that there's a new love for you. There's new beginning for sure. Yeah, so you have the Empress, which is you, Libra, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Swords, moving away. Again, the Six of Swords, you moved away from the Tower. Look at this. And then now look, what's next for you is the Six of Cups. Happy home, happy family, happy peeps, you know, happy boyfriend situation, girlfriend situation, relationship situation for Libra. Yes, and the wheel is just, I mean, it's turning in your favor. Absolutely. The give and the take is now balanced. It's not you are the one that's giving more than you're receiving. You're going to give and receive. Yes, and you've risen above all of this. Libra, what a beautiful reading. Oh my gracious. Please let me know if this resonates with you in the comments. Yeah. You know? So this is beautiful. So listen, if you like this video, please like it, share it, you know, comment, let me know, you know, anything that was interesting about the reading. I really would love to hear from all of you. And I was so excited to do this, and I can't wait to see how things unfold for you in the upcoming readings that we do per month after this one. Okay, thank you. Take care. Bye.